Welcome to the final step of the 5-step process to enable your business to create and retain hugely valuable customers. Customers that will help transform the success of your business. Now, in the previous section, we talked about how to consistently create these valuable experiences. This final step talks about how to know how well your business is doing at any given time in creating golden customers. Why would you want to do that? Well, actually, if your focus to grow and transform the success of your business is to attract more of these and create and retain more of these golden customers, then you need a way of measuring that. And that's what you'll find out how to do in video 5.
Okay, so let's look at step 5, the final step in the process here, about how you make the most profit out of recommendations. This is all about measuring what you do. So if we said the goal here is to try and create many more raving fans for your business, well, how do you know how you're doing? How do you know how well your business is doing and how well your customer experiences that you created are at creating these people? Well, you won't unless you measure it. And once you've measured it and you understand, then you can do something about it. You can manage it, your business, into higher performance. And that's what this is really all about. And very quickly, what do you need to measure? Simple answer now, isn't it? The company's ability, your business's ability to create these raving fans. That's what you need to measure. Okay? When do you do that? As soon as possible after they've had an experience with your business. And I don't mean a quick phone call, I mean a meeting, a discussion, an installation, whatever that might be. As soon as it's meaningful enough for them to be able to rate it, okay? That's really important as soon as possible afterwards because it's freshest in their mind. And also, if things aren't going well, you need to know about it quickly so you can manage it and deal with it. How do you do that? Well, here's some success principles around that. The first one is really about tell them it's coming. Tell your customers that they will be receiving a text or an email, whatever, afterwards, not from you, but from an independent, so they can say what they like about it. So they know it's coming. And the reason for that is you want them to know it's coming and they know it's important to respond. Because the way you tell them is actually so that we can make your experience better with us. So crucially, you're doing this up front in the customer journey they have with you, each customer's journey. Not just at the end, because it's too late then, isn't it? If something's not gone well, it's too late to do something about it. So you want to do this up front and the way through the customer journey. So you do it in a way that's noticed. Text is a really good way to do this because you all know we've got a text come through on a phone or an email. We're much more likely and quickly to respond to a text than we are to an email. So text works very well, but you've got to have a way of doing this that fits with the customer experience that you want to create. Okay, and then down here, this one, quick and easy. This has got to be done in seconds, not minutes. This is not a piece of market research with multiple questions. It's got to be quick, on the point, and easy to respond. So here's a way of doing this. Have any of you heard of this Net Promoter Score before? Any heard of it? Great. A couple. Fantastic. Okay, this is the 2 killer questions that you need to ask. So not 5, just 2. That's all you need to do this and run this process. The first one is, how willing are you to recommend your business to a friend or colleague? This is done as soon as possible after an experience they've had with you, based on a score of 0 to 10. So over here, 10, this is fantastic, great experience. Oh, it was okay, not so good, terrible. So the people that are rating that customer experience, 9 or 10, are your promoters. They're going to be talking to other people about you and your business, okay, and the experience they had. These people here are silent. It was kind of good, but it was okay. Wouldn't really talk about you or your business. So we call these sort of passives, yeah? These people here are the opposite. Wasn't good. So I said up front about these people here, these promoters, these raving fans who are scoring you 10, not just recommending you, but strongly recommending you, can create up to 8 times their own lifetime value, a very positive impact on your business. But what do you think these people are doing over here? They're doing the opposite. Actually, they're probably putting people off the business. So it's really important to be able to tie these responses back so you can take action. And you can turn these people into these people and create a sustainable, profitable growth. So basically it's a formula. You work out the percentage, the percentage of these people who are in this space, the percentage of the people in this space, one from the other is your net promotion. So if you've got more people recommending your business than you have undermining your business, that's a positive score. There are brands out there with negative net promotion scores. They've got a net detraction score because they're providing more negative experiences than they are positive experiences. Okay, fine. So you've got this, so what? What can you do with it? Nothing. Until you answer this question too. Can you tell me why you have rated that experience, whatever it is up here? That's your most valuable piece of information. Why? Because finally, you can interpret the score and do something about it. And here's what you can do about it. First of all, people who are strongly recommending you, you want to be talking about that online, to your customers, not bragging, but just illustrating it so they get it. Because that's really positive. Issues. You can now choose which issues you want to fix. And these will be issues that you didn't even know were happening. Stuff that was going on out there in the business that you didn't know about a lot of the time. And some of the things that you do know about. But it says, hey, if I don't fix this, then I'm going to have more detractors. And they're stopping people coming to your business. What we could also do with this, as I said before, is to convert detractors into promoters. And that's a highly valuable exercise to do. Surprise and delight, do it in ways that exceed their expectations. That doesn't mean to say it undermines your margin. You don't give things away. You provide value, extra value, be more useful to them. Also, what it can do is it allows you to fine-tune the delivery of your customer experience. Remember, we said providing value for experience is your new focus. So it's important to be able to fine-tune that and develop new things. And finally here, you can embed it as a performance indicator. Each individual in the company can have scores tied to them based upon the experiences they're providing. It becomes part of a performance thing. And many businesses, particularly in the corporate world, have this measure as their measure of how well their brand is doing at creating high-value customers. So, at Extreme, this is alive and kicking, has been for some time. And when I checked in with them before I came here, I said, how's it going? Oh yeah, really good. Do you know what? We keep putting up our standards about our net promotion score. It keeps going up and up and up and up. Why? Because they're delivering and delivering great customer experiences for specific groups of people, and they're strongly recommending. Hardly surprising then that they're experiencing profitable, sustainable growth.
Okay, so now you see what needs to happen to be able to measure the company's ability to attract and create and retain these golden customers. It's really important you do this last part of the process, step 5, and don't think it's big and expensive and time consuming and difficult to do. It's the opposite. It's quick, inexpensive, and quite easy to do. Now, let's just take a step back. We've gone through 5 steps in this proven process that I've proven over the last 20 years in a vast range of different types and sizes of business. It works every time. So why don't you take the next step by scheduling some time with me so we can discuss your business and how to get off and away and down the track implementing this successfully. Yeah? Why not have loads more golden customers coming into your business and taking it to its full potential?